I counted the floor tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted them because I did not know what else to do with my hands. My bag was on the floor beside me. The metal chair was cold, and the terrible feeling in my chest was getting bigger and bigger. 97 floor tiles, and still no Thomas. That was the moment I understood. My name is Martha Jenkins. I am 72 years old, and this is the hardest story I have ever told. I do not know how to tell it, so I will just tell it, because what happened next, I was not ready for it, and neither are you. Let me tell you about Thomas first. Not the Thomas who left me, the Thomas I knew before. When Thomas was 6 years old, he broke my favorite cup, the blue one, with small white flowers on it. He broke it by accident. He was pushing his toy car across the kitchen table, and it fell. He cried for 1 full hour. Not because he was afraid of me, but because he was sorry. He kept saying the same words over and over, with big, wet tears on his small face. "Mummy, I am so sorry. Mummy, I am so sorry." I held him. I told him it was just a cup. Say these words with me now. It is just a cup. It does not matter. I love you. That is the Thomas I loved for 46 years. Remember that Thomas. You will need him later in this story. My husband Henry died 8 years ago. After that day, the house became a very quiet place. Every morning I woke up and made 2 cups of tea, one for me, one for Henry. Then I remembered, and I poured his tea slowly down the sink. I did this every single morning for 8 years. The hardest thing about a broken heart is that your hands do not know yet. They keep doing the same things, making the same cups, setting the same chairs. Your hands grieve much more slowly than your heart does. I know how that sounds, but when you love someone for 40 years and they suddenly disappear from your kitchen, your hands keep making their tea. Your hands remember, even when your heart is trying to forget. Repeat after me. My hands remember, even when my heart forgets. Thomas called me every Sunday after he moved to Australia, every week, without missing one. We talked about small things, the weather, his children, my garden. Then the calls became fewer, then short messages, then sometimes nothing at all. I did not lose my home when I sold my house. I lost my home the day Thomas stopped calling. But I still made his tea on Sunday mornings, the big cup, the one he always wanted as a boy. I still looked at my phone at noon every Sunday. It did not ring. Then one cold November evening, someone knocked on my door. I opened it, and there was Thomas, standing in the rain, wet coat, big smile. I did not speak. I just held him. I held him the way you hold something you were afraid you had lost forever. We sat at the kitchen table. I gave him the big cup. He smiled when he saw it, like he remembered too. He held my hands across the table. He said, Mom,
I worry about you
I
here
worry
alone.
about you here alone.
Come to Australia with me.
Come to Australia with me. You will have your own room. You will see the grandchildren every single day. And I believed him because I wanted to believe him, because I was lonely and cold and very tired of talking to an empty chair. That night I could not sleep. I walked around the dark house alone. I touched the walls. I stood in the garden. I looked at my roses. Henry and I planted those roses together with our own hands on a warm Saturday morning 40 years ago. In the morning, Thomas said, Mom, sell this house.
We really need to talk
You
about
do
this
not
house.
need it anymore.
Selling it is the only practical thing to do.
I looked at Henry's chair by the window. I looked at the roses outside. I wanted to say no, but loneliness is a heavy thing. It sits on your chest. It makes you say yes when your heart is saying wait. Have you ever done that? Said yes when something deep inside you said wait? Tell me in the comments. I think many of you know exactly what I mean. Thomas took the money. I packed one small bag, my clothes, my photographs of Henry, and the small broken pieces of the blue cup, the ones I kept in a box under my bed for 40 years. Some things your hands cannot let go. We got in a taxi. I watched my garden disappear behind us as we drove away. The taxi driver was playing a slow, quiet song on the radio. I did not know the song, but it was the right song for that moment. Even the music understood what was happening. I did not know I was watching my garden for the last time. The airport was very big and very loud. My legs hurt. My back hurt. There were thousands of people walking fast in every direction. Nobody looked at each other. Everyone was going somewhere. Thomas stopped walking. He looked at his watch. He said, Mom,
wait right here.
Wait right here.
The gate is too far
The
for you to
gate is
walk.
too far for you to walk. I will get a wheelchair. I will be back in 5 minutes. He put my bag on the floor beside me. I sat on the cold metal chair. I said, Okay, Thomas. Repeat after me. I sat and waited. 5 minutes passed. Then 10. Then 20. Then 30. I watched a little girl with a red balloon walk past me with her father. She walked past 3 times. The third time she looked at me, sitting alone. She smiled. She gave me a small wave. I waved back. She had no idea she was the kindest thing that happened to me in that whole airport. 1 hour passed. I counted 97 floor tiles, and still no Thomas. Then a police officer walked toward me. His name was Michael Harris. He had a calm face and tired eyes, the kind of eyes that have seen many difficult things, but have not become hard from them. He sat beside me. He said very softly, "Ma'am, are you waiting for someone?" I opened my bag. My hands were shaking. I took out Thomas's photograph. I said, "My son. He went to get a wheelchair. We are going to Australia today." Michael looked at the photograph. He looked at my ticket. He said, "Please wait here. I will check." When he came back, his face told me the truth before his mouth opened. He sat down slowly. He looked at his hands first, then at me. He said, "Ma'am, I am so sorry. Your son has boarded the flight. He went alone. The plane has already left." I said, "No, that is not right. Thomas loves me." Michael said quietly, "I watched the security cameras. He walked through the gate alone. He gave his passport. He did not stop. He did not ask for help." Then he said 4 words. He did not look back. I looked at Thomas's photograph in my hands. That small boy, crying for 1 hour over a broken blue cup. And I thought, where did you go? Where is that boy now? I did not cry straight away. I just sat very still, and I asked that question to a photograph. Then the tears came, slow and heavy. Michael Harris did not move. He did not stand up. He did not check his phone. He just stayed beside me and let me cry. After a long time, he said, "You cannot be here alone tonight. Please come to my house." I said, "I do not want to be a trouble to you." He was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "My own mother died 2 years ago. I could not help her at the end." He stopped. Then he said, "Please, let me help you tonight." His wife, Emma, opened the door like she was already expecting me. No big words, no questions. She just took my coat. She made warm soup. She made a clean, soft bed. I noticed her hands were shaking a little as she gave me the soup. She was nervous too. She did not know me. She did not have to do this, but she did it anyway. Some kindness is so unexpected, it breaks you open all over again. That night, I lay in a stranger's bed and I thought about Thomas. Not with anger, with sadness. I thought, something happened to that boy. Something changed him. I do not know what, but the boy who cried for 1 hour over a broken cup, that boy was real. That boy loved me. Whatever took him away from that, I hope he finds his way back to it one day. Because a mother does not stop loving her child, not even when she is broken, not even when she is lying in a stranger's bed with one small bag and nowhere else in the world to go. Say it with me. A mother does not stop. Love does not stop, even when it hurts. The next morning, I woke up and did not know where I was. For 1 second, I thought I was in my own bed. I reached out to make Henry's tea. Then I remembered everything. The airport, the chair, the 97 tiles. I had no kitchen, no cup, no roses outside the window. That 1 second of forgetting and then remembering, that was the hardest moment of all. Grief does not only come for people who die. Sometimes you grieve for people who are still walking around somewhere in the world. That is a different kind of heavy. 3 weeks later, Michael came into the kitchen early in the morning. His face was white. He sat across from me. He held my hands very gently. He said, "Martha, I need to tell you something." He stopped. He looked at the table. Then he said, "The flight Thomas was on, it went down over the ocean. There were no survivors." I looked at his hands holding mine. I said, "I know. I had felt it 11 days before." I woke up at 3 a.m. and the world felt different. I cannot explain it any other way. Mothers know. I cried again, but a different kind of crying. Not for the house, not for the money, not for the cold airport chair. I cried for a small boy with wet tears on his face, saying he was sorry over a broken blue cup. I cried for that Thomas. Weeks passed, then months. Michael and Emma never asked me to leave. One warm afternoon, I was sitting in their garden. The sun was on my face. Emma came outside and put a cup of tea in my hands, the big cup. I do not know if she knew. I think she just chose the biggest cup because she wanted me to have the most. I held that cup. I looked at the garden, and I thought about something. Thomas took my house. He took my money. He took the roses I planted with Henry. But he could not take the part of me that waves at little girls with red balloons. He could not take the part that makes tea for people I love. He could not take my heart. And in the end, my heart was the only thing that mattered. It is the thing that brought me here, to this warm garden, to this big cup, to this family that did not have to choose me. But they did. They chose me, my friend. I want to say one last thing to you. If someone hurt you, if someone left you, if someone took something that belonged to you, please hear this from an old woman who knows. They took things. They did not take you. You are still here, still warm, still waving at strangers in airports. And somewhere, someone is already walking toward you with the big cup. Wait for them. Now I have a question for you, and I want you to answer it in English, even just a few words, even just one sentence. Has a stranger ever been kind to you when you did not expect it? Write it in the comments below. I will read every single one. I promise you that. Thank you for sitting with me today, my friend. I will see you very soon.